is from 4 to 5 p.m., offering a unique national platform for small, medium, and growing business enterprises in Dominica. Together, we'll aspire to connect, advertise, learn, collaborate, and witness small business entrepreneurs thrive and succeed in the fertile broadcasting soil of Q95, along with the NDFD. Join us on our journey every Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 5 p.m. One unbroken, exciting hour of free Q95 radio small business promotion. As together we explore all the challenges, the setbacks, the setups, the comebacks, stories, the history, the startups, the breakthroughs, the financing, the sweat, the toil, the sleepless nights, the heartbreaks, the triumphs, the business plan, the overall success in pursuing your small business dream come true in the Commonwealth of Dominica. Join veteran broadcaster Franklyn Peter Moses and Mr. Donald Bacasio, highly skilled, qualified, sought after business and entrepreneurial manager, small business development expert, and strategic business coach. Together, we're taking you and your small business to the pinnacle of success in the Dominican economic landscape. So don't miss Nature Island Small Business Buzz every Tuesdays and Thursdays right here on Q95 Radio, the big station.
Foundation of Dominica introduces its Small Business Advisory Services. Get the help and support you need to run your business effectively. Come see us on 9 Great Marlborough Street, Roseau. Let us assist with having your company registered, developing marketing and business plans, record keeping, and the need-to-knows and provisions for Social Security, income tax, and VAT. You won't be left in the dark anymore. Let us hand over your key to unlock doors for success. NBFD Small Business Advisory Services now available. Call for 483240 448-8631.
Yes, come in. Hold it, hold that thought. I'll call you right back. Well, another pleasant good afternoon. Well, it's not only just a good afternoon, it's a very productive afternoon here in the Commonwealth of Dominica. We're happy that you're able to join us as we begin to once again lay down the red carpet for another very interesting and intriguing national development in terms of small business, the cornerstone of the economic engine of growth in the Commonwealth of Dominica. This afternoon, we have no stranger to our microphones or to our studios, but I won't be complete on a Tuesday afternoon on Nature Island Small Business Buzz without introducing my side rib, my partner, my business guru himself, Mr. Donald Bacasio of the National Development Foundation. Good afternoon to you. So welcome, and you're late. So, but I know you were doing some accounts and you're balancing the budgets.
Definitely. Good afternoon to you, Franklyn Peter Moses, the legend himself. Yeah, man. How are you doing today, Franklyn?
Everything is in divine order.
Today is the 23rd of September, right?
Yeah, last time I checked this morning.
Yes, definitely.
So what's your day so far?
So far, it's been cold because remember we started the day started as very rainy, right?
Yeah, predictably.
That's the
noticeably
reason.
so.
And that's the reason why schools were suspended or were closed for today, right? So we want to say hi to maybe parents who stayed home today, right? And are listening to us this afternoon, right? So we want to big them up. Of course, teachers, right? I think very soon they will be celebrating some kind of a teachers week.
Okay.
Right.
We would know about that. I would definitely get it on the news.
Probably, yes. I think next week, if I'm not mistaken. But of course, teachers.
Yes.
Some of my most favorite people in the world, right?
They are the bedrock of all of the annals and corridors of growth and intelligence and knowledge, impartation of knowledge and wisdom. And some of them have become our extended parents. I've had certain teachers who've looked after me like they were my dad.
Oh,
You know,
definitely.
yes, and or my mom.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I know at some point, or maybe up to now, you are in many ways teaching too,
I
right?
was a teacher, and in
Well,
fact, my
you
students still call me teach, and I'm like, okay, don't say it too loud. Yeah, because they call me teach. They're very
yes.
happy because we believed at the time I worked with the youth development division that now I
Mm-hmm.
found out that they coined a phrase in America that leave no child behind. Oh, a
Mm.
brain is a terrible thing to waste. We had
Mm-hmm.
that in Dominica. If you would drop out of school, you
Mm-hmm.
got pregnant or you didn't pass, you had to pass GCE so you could get a job. That's what they taught us. And if
Definitely.
you didn't pass, then you have to go and become a skilled laborer somewhere, become a farmer or work as a fan. And
Mm.
then we would take you. Yeah, I'm serious. No, that Asafan is bad. No,
Yeah, no, no, no,
you
no,
know,
no, no,
they're
no.
good, my good friends.
Yes, definitely.
But then we would take them, they volunteer, especially those who are willing and able. Then we would help them to how to fill in an application form,
Mhm.
how to go for an interview, group general grooming, general deportment, conscious effort to make yourself. You see, some people are not employed, not because there's not employment, they're not employable.
Mm.
So we help them with that. You don't have to to get a degree to have a degree in university to have a universal degree of understanding, knowledge, and
Definitely.
application thereof. So I'm happy. But one of the gentlemen who's responsible for ensuring that he passes on his skills and his techniques, yeah, he's right here and he's
It's
listening and
right
he's shaking his head because
here.
he's going to, yeah,
Definitely.
part of the employment percentage of small business here. I was happy to do the little commercial. Yeah, man. Once it's ruined,
Definitely.
yes, yes, ruined rock.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, the
the
commercial.
the thing what you call
Yeah,
it, the short video that we did,
yeah.
right? And
Ruined what? Yeah, rock.
yes, yes. And then so another thing is well, before I move on, Franklin,
Mhm.
speaking of students, just want to say hi to your nephew, my son, Yorib
Oh yeah, man.
William.
Yes, but tell me good
He
news
stayed
now.
home, so he's happy, but he's still studying.
Okay, nice.
One of the top students over there at SMA.
Listen, me, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he's going to become the head, the dean of the University of the St. Mary's Academy alumni. Yeah, he's a little scientist like his dad.
Definitely. And of course, we want to say hi to everybody over at the NDFD, of course, led by our executive director, Mr. Cletus Joseph, and hopefully he's tuning. Of course, our regular Mrs. Brenda Joseph, and all our
Other regulars.
regulars. We have one of our directors, Mr. Erickson Lewis, and all our directors over at the NDFD, led by Mr. Eddie Bruno. And of course, Franklin. I was just saying a few minutes ago, Franklin, like it's been a while since the last time the four of us are complete here at the studio. We have this afternoon, of course, DJ Sean.
Yep, well, long time he's had the disciplinary acting us for a while, and he knows he knows that we need him.
He's been very busy. Come on, man, building up his small business, and we're happy for him, right? And of course, we have Owen Vidal, of course, of Ozone Media, right? So once again, good afternoon to everybody tuning in. This is still your favorite small business show, or business show for that matter. This is the Nature Isle Small Business Buzz, and of course, today, Franklin, like
Yeah.
you kind of alluded to, we're sitting down with a true pioneer in Dominica's entrepreneurial landscape, right?
Yes.
Someone whose story spans decades of vision, resilience, and cultural pride, right? So, Franklin, you may remember him from a previous episode where he appeared alongside his daughter
Yeah,
in
most certainly.
support of green entrepreneurship, because they sponsored our highly successful Green Innovations Summit, Franklin.
Yeah, and he was instrumental in us becoming a mentor, a teacher, and a leader, motivator in the business. And but I haven't seen your daughter for a while. She's still here, but just well, you know what? If I see her, maybe I wouldn't even recognize her.
She recognizes you.
Okay, all right. Nice,
So
nice,
let's
nice.
just formally welcome.
Yes.
So this time he's back on his own and is ready to share deeper insights into his journey, his upcoming ventures, or actually new ventures already, and of course, the legacy he continues to build across different industries. So, folks, help us in welcoming the one and only Mr. Serge Lom.
Good afternoon to each and everyone. Thank
Yes.
you. Thanks for the
Did I pronounce your name correctly, or it should be pronounced in a more appropriate way?
Yeah, it should be a little more French.
Okay, so
alors,
It should be
Yeah.
a little more-
Yes. I asked because because Franklyn loves to pronounce French words. So
Yeah, man.
words
So-
in general.
okay, so
Well, here's
So-
one. Here's
uh-huh.
one. Serge.
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 L'homme.
Serge. Yes.
You're in.
Love. You see, French is very, very
Yes,
romantique.
yes.
Très sexy.
Donc, je vais chercher les vacances et passion. Les passions de la vie.
And of
That
course,
sounds good,
we
though.
already know that Mr. Lom is the founder of the Lom Business Heritage Group,
yes.
owner and operator of Ruins Rock Cafe, right? High Rise Beach Bar, and then the newest member of
Group of companies.
the group of companies or the family, the Calamity Cafe, and then of course there's still the Caribbean Magic Spice,
Mhm.
right? And I think many other business units that he will hopefully
Tell us about.
tell us about this afternoon. So Franklyn, you have a first question for Mr. Lom?
Yeah.
Or maybe we can just give him an opportunity to greet everybody. you
Yeah,
know, or
and just lead into
the public.
I'll follow you from there.
Yes,
Mr.
Mr. Lom?
They
Yes.
follow me.
Bonjour, bienvenue sur la radio
Mhm.
Q,
Mhm.
Q. Non, n'hésitez pas. N'hésitez pas à m'appeler.
95.
Quand?
95.
95.
Yes.
Oui,
Ah.
après-midi.
Ah.
Donc, l'avenir, c'est là où arriver, la studio, studio. Parlez-moi moins. C'est pas toi. C'est pas
You just have to revert to Patpay.
yeah. No, one thing I remember before you
Uh-huh.
start is that
Uh-huh.
the time we had lunch at your place, it was like really being on the beach because I took off my shoes. Yes, and I had this was it the fish? So that was done like that was exquisite. That was delicious.
And remember, we wrote on the
And we wrote
yeah
and
the
we had
freedom
some pictures with some
the freedom
some of your guests,
surfboard.
too.
Yes.
It was fun. Yeah, so that was
Definitely.
good. That was high rise.
High rise, yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about the new developments happening for you.
I'd say new developments that happening since I was like 9 or 10 years old. So they just keep happening.
Okay.
So it's like sometimes I wake up in the morning and I go like, okay, I have to think about what's my intention.
Mhm.
Stay steady, stay put, and then they keep flowing and flowing and flowing. But one thing is, if I tell you it's going to happen,
It's gonna happen.
it can take 5 years, it can take 10 years.
Yes.
I told my mother it was going to happen. I was just 9 years old.
Mhm.
And at 39, I show her that it happened.
Okay.
Wow.
So
And that was like back
in those days,
Those
I
days,
would
right.
Just that's why, to me, the most important thing in life is your intention,
Your
Mhm.
intention. Explain that.
and then
Explain.
Interesting.
everything after that is just a manifestation of your intention. That's all.
Okay.
Mm.
You want
So
some
I like that. The
The
intention of
the
your
why.
manifestation.
the
Okay.
why.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right?
that's a loaded statement.
Yes, the
Yeah.
why.
How
So-
do you go? Okay, for instance, how do you go from getting the idea
Mhm.
and manifesting the idea? How do you do it for one of your businesses?
Interesting.
Choose which one.
Great question.
Anyone,
Choose-
because they all happen the same way.
Yeah. Okay. Which one materialized faster or sooner than you even imagine? You have three of them for the time being. You know,
Okay. Well, I'll just let me just choose Cali Midway Cafe, which is the
Okay.
last one.
Okay.
Okay, so that one would be
Where's that
more-
located again?
Concord on
Right.
the highway.
Okay.
All right. So the intention is very simple. What do you want? That's the best question you have to answer in life. What
Mhm.
do you want? But at the same time, I'll tell you what, that's the most difficult question to answer to your own self.
Okay.
Yes.
Because you could drive that question to anybody, what do you want? And they are not sure.
Mm.
They thought they knew until they realized that we don't know what we want.
Okay.
But is there a space in life where you can find out what you want? Yeah. It's just a decision that you make.
Okay.
Mm.
For instance, Okay, I'll just take it from the beginning.
Yes.
My mom was under her group well, so she take us to Guadeloupe.
Mm.
We get there. What happened around us is she was a rock star. So all these Dominican, our people, they would criticize Dominica, say so many bad things about DA this, DA that, and so on. And then what happened to us is just that little boy, 9 years old, that hear all these commotion going on the market. He decide at that particular point, he was like 9 or 10 years, and he said, Mama, one day I'll go back home and I'll make people say good things about my country.
Wow.
This is an intention that you manifest.
Can you repeat that again, Mr. Long?
Yes.
You said what?
Mama, one day I'll go back home, Dominica, and I will make people say good things about my country.
Wow. That is an emphatic statement.
Okay, so
to the universe.
That's how you begin. In fact, was these people a problem? No, they were not. There was the vector that would trigger in me the vision. So I thank all these hucksters and all these people that used to say so many bad things about Dominica. Without them, my vision would not be that clear. But for you to gain clarity in order for that to happen, because you need to gain clarity for that to happen.
It's imperative.
Clarity only comes from, it's a byproduct. Clarity is a byproduct of your intention. Without intention, there is no meaning to your life.
So you're talking about having an intentional life based on your projections and what you've established that you want to do. So you speak it into the universe.
From that point, everything you do will be intentional.
Yes.
You know where you're going.
Yes.
You know where you're going.
Yeah. You don't know how you're going to get there, but why you want to go there.
No, you don't worry about the process.
You don't worry about the process. No, you don't worry about the process. That's not your business. Yes.
Once you put the raft on the water, don't worry. The water will swell the wood, that will tighten the raft, and it will not sink.
All right. So
Beautiful.
It is. Swell the wood, tighten the raft, it will not sink. These are the 3 steps that you have at this point in time to activate, elevate, and germinate your idea. You get the idea, and I like to refer to scripture. You stay one place without too much stress. Not only stress, without too much effort. Just relax. Relax. Focus on what is it that you want. See it in your mind's eye. Once you can see, because an architect sees a building or sees
well, there's no building without imagination.
That's the word I'm looking for.
So you have to see it first.
Yes, because the word forgive me about the word. In the word imagination is the first 5 letters, image. Once you get the imagine. So you begin to imagine. You go within yourself and you see what you want.
Definitely.
To put it clearly,
yes, brother.
Imagine would be to image
in. And it manifests on
I
the
love
outside.
that.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
that.
Oh, hold on now.
But you know what?
Some people supposed to be paid for class this afternoon.
Oh boy, you have this is a master class. It's already it's already becoming like a master class, man.
If you want to develop small businesses, you need to develop yourself.
Yes. Explain that.
It doesn't work.
Discipline? Focus?
I would not say discipline, because I'll tell you what, you don't even have a real will to say, well, I'm going to discipline my will, because your will is not even your will. You need to understand that your will is just a convection of different ideas that come from your mother, your father, your school teacher,
or your
and so on. And you are just a product of your culture. So you don't really have a will. But you need to elevate yourself in order for you to see things that other people cannot see. But the only way you can do that is for you to follow a different route. So your intention brings meaning, but it's not the end of it. Because now meaning has to bring something else. And that something else is the vision.
Yeah.
Then once you have that vision, then you have what people talk about, purpose, you see. So they want you to go after the purpose. But if you don't have a clear intention, purpose happens to be the byproduct of a clear intention. So how are you going to have purpose if you don't have an intention?
Okay, so you have all of that. You have all your I's dotted and all your T's crossed. You have calligraphy, you have arithmetic, you have all of the subjects that you need. You're confident, you're sitting in a good, solid space. How do you deal with failure after everything you've done? Everything?
But before, Franklyn,
yes.
before that, very good question. But I just want to add to what the two of you is saying. What he's saying there about intention, it reminds me of a content of one of my favorite books ever, and that's the Seven Habits
Of
of.
a highly effective people by Stephen Covey.
I know, I know, we're reading the same book, DJ Shantu, right? You're familiar with that, right? So
Yeah.
one of the principles there is, of course, you have to begin with the end in mind. The end,
Begin with the end.
the end,
Do you see the final
the
product?
purpose, the intention,
Yes.
the vision, right? And everything will just kind of follow that. So that becomes some kind of a north star for you.
Mhm.
So that, like he said, whenever you're out there out there
I
in
like
the sea,
that. The North Star.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
There's always a north star guiding you. So let's go back to the question. Very good question. Failure, because Franklin, I remember something during the Green Innovation Summit. So we asked him to give a short speech, inspirational speech to our participants, right? Our finalists. And he gave a really rousing speech. And that speech was really anchored on so many things. But what I can remember is something you said about failure, something you said about it, which is
Well, I guess I
kind
should
of
answer quickly.
counterintuitive for some people, but I think it's really just an empowering thought. So, Mr. Lom, can you, if you can, can you repeat what you kind of, in a way,
Well,
shared
I'll
with
go straight to the
them?
question
The
of
failure.
Franklin.
Mhm.
First, I would like to ask Franklin a counter question.
Mhm.
What failure?
Yeah.
What
But-
failure?
Yeah, but I want you to clarify that for me, because some people think that once you've hit a brick wall, which all of us have, I have, because
Uh-huh.
you fail. So, because there was a tangent to that question, failure and risk. That is the questions I wanted to put.
Well,
But
to
first, I
tell you-
wanted to bring you down.
Yeah.
Have you ever encountered failure after having prepared and planned for it? I want to set up the people
If
who
I-
are listening who think that everything is
If
going
I
to go
encounter
rosy.
failure, no, I never encounter failure.
And why?
Well, it's simple because I never see failure like other people see failure.
Thank you.
To me,
Explain.
failure do not exist, just as problems do not exist. The only thing that exists is your approach or your reaction to a situation that happens. Circumstances do exist, experience do exist. If because something that you expect did not happen the way that you expected,
Mhm.
and you call it a failure, then you give it a negative connotation. But it is not a failure. Why it is not a failure? It only means that this is not the way to go about it, or this is not the way to go with it or to make it happen. That's all.
Okay.
But that's not failure, because failure doesn't really exist.
So
The
it's
only
more
thing
of
that
a-
exists is your experience. What are you going to learn from that experience?
Yeah.
That's the most important. Now, if you only have things and they roll the red carpet for you, and then everything is easy, and then whatever you try to succeed right away, how are you going to learn?
Mhm.
You see,
Yes.
because this planet is linear.
Mhm.
There's no left without right.
Okay.
There's no up without down.
Yes.
And that's what it is. So you just
Mhm.
accept the fact that now that I'm trying to go up, I have to expect to go back down.
Okay.
Because it's like,
So
if the sun rise this morning, I have to expect sun to set.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So then, so that's what it is. So which failure? Which problem? There's no problem.
Wow.
It's just the view you take of it. Now, if you just decide, wow, okay, that's not the place I used to go. I should pass. And let me just revise that, and let me just try another route or another whatever. Are you going to say that was a failure? No. It only means that was one of the ways that you discover that it will not work.
Mm.
Wow.
It's just simple
And
as that.
it's actually kind of like Franklin related to, remember what Terry mentioned, like in her episode, where she mentioned about something like you just have to keep on going. You just have to keep on going, whatever that is that in front of you. You must just keep on find a way to go over that, under that, but you just have to keep on going. Franklin, we have a number of comments already.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
checking
you.
it. I'm checking some. Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
most certainly. I'm following.
And a lot
okay.
of these are our regulars.
Yes.
Before we go back to Mr. Lum here.
Yes. Okay, so we have a number of them coming in, and we have. Let me take it from the beginning. Okay, so Nadia my good friend from Dominica. Good afternoon,
Okay.
everyone. Now she's in Texas. And now we have David Joseph. Greetings and good afternoon to you all. I think DJ, I think Jay is from here. Marcelin is New Jersey. And just connecting, New Jersey is in the business house. Good afternoon, everyone.
Definitely.
And we have,
welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. And we have, of course, thank you, Marcelin. We are making the connection with you and with Terry Lovell, Terry Henry Lovell, regarding the cross-purpose cultural exchange with the honey and the sweetness in New Jersey. And of course, Brenda.
Yes.
See?
Definitely.
Hasta la afternoon to you.
Yes.
And then we have Marcelin. Okay, Concord. Yes, she's from Concord, of course. And Marcelin is from
Marcelin,
Concord.
okay.
Yes, and,
all right.
and you have a Concord listener based in New Jersey. And
amazing.
Yeah, so we have others. That's Odysseus' name.
Oh, yes.
I just realized you said Odysseus' nephew.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I thought Odysseus was a book or some movie.
No,
Is it
Odysseus.
Odysseus? Yeah, but thank you,
And of
Mas.
course
Thank you, Mas.
We also have Eddie Thomas saying good afternoon to all.
Yes.
But very quickly, Mr. Lom, can you just, the way we're moving here.
Don't make him escape my question.
Okay.
How do you deal with failure? I think you mentioned.
Well, yeah,
but
he
what
already
about
answered.
risk?
How I deal
Risk,
with it?
yes, and risk. How you advise people to? Is it as you mentioned? You have your end purpose in mind, and you work towards it. What if something happens that spontaneous? Like for instance, you never planned for COVID, or you didn't plan for a storm,
Or Maria.
or Maria, right? So how do you embrace that impact? Are you prepared for eventualities in business?
When came Maria, I'm just going to set an example. I think that'll answer your question. When Maria came, that was the best thing that ever happened to me in life.
Okay.
Wow.
Erica was good, Yeah, Erica was good, but not as good as Maria.
Well, you will say that.
You see?
Wow.
To find out
Right.
why.
And then, to tell you the truth, COVID was wonderful, because I thought Maria was all that I could receive. But when I see something greater come my way through COVID, that was wonderful. Now, let me tell you what. Your mindset, that's the key. But if you don't want to work on it, it's up to you. If you believe your life is a stone and you can't move or shift nothing or learn nothing, because many people think that that's it.
Trees don't move, but you're a human
they don't
being.
move, right?
Yes.
But I'll tell you what. The greatest thing that ever happened through Maria is that certain things I wanted to accomplish. And if it wasn't for Maria, I could not accomplish them.
Example, if you wish.
Example. Okay, I'll just take it like this. When Maria passed, most people, they exit and they say, I don't make a finish. Or you hear those stuff. I don't make a finish and whatever. But when I look around in Roseau and I see the devastation, the first thing that comes in my mind is, boy, look at land of opportunities. I could go nowhere and never give that up. Because see what I could build, see what I could do.
Wow.
Now I remember in those days, every time I come to build something at high rise, planting would come and whatever. And I say, not so, not the roof, nothing. But that day, everybody was at the same level, no roof. So planning couldn't come. They too didn't have roof. And then I always wanted to do high rise. And I speed up the process, and this is how I get exactly what I wanted.
Yes.
So
you made something happen out
right.
of
When everybody say, Dominica finish, I was the first to reopen Ruins 5 days after Maria. I reopened 5 days after Maria.
And I remember there was a time when I came there, and I remember I've encountered probably the biggest bakes I ever
exactly
eaten, because
you had to feed the people. Yeah. So Ruins and Maria did great things for the lifting up, and to me the way we have Dominica right now. As a matter of fact, what I didn't like is when the people say, it offended me a little bit, right? When the people say Dominica finish.
Yes.
Because I went to the marketplace, the old market, and I don't know if you, Franklyn, maybe observed that tree of almond, the almond tree right there in the market, old market.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah. I used to live there, remember?
3 days after Maria, I see
birds.
buds coming out. And I watched the tree and we had a conversation. And I tell the tree,
I believe you.
I tell the tree, you didn't get the memo, man. This is Dominica finish.
Yeah.
You forget to finish, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And I see the tree tell me what I have to do with me. I am life and I just keep being life. And I keep bringing life. I keep giving life. This is who I am. I say, well, if you can do that, I can do it too. 5 days after, 3 days, she started growing. 5 days after, I start growing.
It's amazing.
It was just enough to get the message and to move on.
I think there's what I like that Mr. Lum alluded to, the opportunity to rebuild, right, and start kind of over anew, right? And it also reminds me of this thing, they say crisis. The word crisis in Chinese is composed of two syllables. One means danger, and the other one means opportunity.
Okay.
So in every crisis, you have to always look for an opportunity for you, right? But Mr. Lum, just very quickly, right? Can you tell us, like, very quickly, the differences between ruins, right? And then maybe you can probably touch on the menu, because I know, your season is coming, cruise ship season, tourist season. So Ruins Rock Cafe, High Rise, and Cali Midway Cafe.
And
Yes,
to
Franklyn?
qualify what you're saying, okay, yeah, because if I hear the word ruins, I'm going far from that. But you seem to attract a lot of people at the ruins. Yeah, and I passed in, I see the gorillas on the outside, the colorful ones. I look at them and say, they must be having a really good time. And the first place I remember in Dominica, when I'm passing, I feeling something nice and warm on my face, some refreshing. What I said, okay, Heavenly Kinman. And I look, I see this man has a big, huge, humongous industrial fan and some nice warm water mist. Oh my goodness! I was like, that's Paris. So the question to you is, your name you have, it seems quite appropriate. One is Ruins, because tell us where it's located. And
yes,
and
that's the opposite the old market, right there in Roseau. That's between Hanover and King George V Street.
Yes.
All right,
and it is a ruin,
and it is ruins.
But you transformed it into
I transform it into that, and then the motto would be like, "We will rock you," and this is what I do to the tourists. Just
I know. I
rock them.
Where you get the point from? Hush.
I make it.
I know that.
I make it. And I don't even keep a secret. Because all who that come to work with me, I just make sure I show them the secret. I also want to expand and make sure that the whole of Dominica have that punch.
Nice. Okay. So what's the specialty? What's the special offerings of Ruins Rock Cafe? Let's start with it first.
Ruins wants to be exotic, and that's what we do. So if you can stomach that, it's alligator, it's kangaroo, it's buffalo, it's wild pig, and every exotic thing you could think about, we bring it in.
And then, of course,
make it happen.
The rum that you have there, I already encountered that. You have snake rum,
grasshopper rum. They all has
exotic.
They all has not only an exotic connotation to them, but they also have a message. They convey a message. For instance, the grasshopper would be good news. The snake would be long life. The snakehead would be, longevity, and then
definitely.
So each of them have something.
And last year, I saw that there were like a number of, I think you call them overnighters, like tourist cruise ship passengers. Can you talk more about that?
Well, so they decided they was going to try to overstay. They do it in other islands and so on, but they try to overstay, and it has been a great success. We prepared for them. We handled the crowd. We did a wonderful surprise for them. And then they loved it so much, so they keep on overnighting, and they did it for like maybe about 6 or 7 times.
Wow.
So we are going to try this year again. If they want to try the experience again, we'll be just
definitely
welcoming them.
Yes. Yeah. And these are mostly Europeans?
They are Germans, is Germans, British. They are our favorite customers.
Amazing.
Yeah, even if for the other aspect of tourism, which is the vendors and on the roadside, they don't like this kind of. They don't
But
like they
okay,
like the Germans and the
but
British.
of course, ruins is not really just for tourists, right? Of course,
No, ruins is not.
locals are welcome to
Yeah,
come, and
yeah.
but currently it's closed, right?
Currently, it's closed, and this is I guess, this season was the last one that we decided that we was going to close ruins
Mhm.
after the season. From now on, ruins will remain open for the rest of the year.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay.
So what about high rise? High rise is more.
High Rise
Well-
is special. That's Ruin's little daughter,
Mm.
but she's doing very well. High Rise stay open all the time. I think most
Mhm.
the locals just love High Rise.
Oh yes.
And even the tourists and those that come in on the cruise ship, they love
Mhm.
it. But also those that come in from Guadeloupe, Martinique on the express, they also really love it. And since High Rise is open, I would say every day of the week,
Okay.
it is the best bet in Roseau for during Boxing Day.
Mhm.
It's also the best bet during
But
all
what's
these holidays.
what's the menu like over there?
Well, over there is more seafood oriented since it's a beach bar.
Okay,
So it's more
alright.
like fish, it's more like octopus.
Mhm.
Yeah, more seafood oriented.
That's nice. And it's I think it's the only bar in Dominica that have real sand. Like I mean in
Mhm.
Roseau at least, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then lastly, what about Cali Midway Cafe, which is the newest member of the family, and it's really
Mhm.
outside of your usual hub, which is Roseau, but this time this one is in Concord. So why is that? Mm-hmm.
Well, Concord has been always a dream of mine to
Mhm.
go back and do a more sustainable kind of business. And then I start to plant. So we did a lot of planting, a lot of bananas, a lot of this, and then there's a ravine and there's a river. And my dream was always to do something for those in the northeast, but for basically the children.
Mhm.
So the idea was to honor our first ancestors, right? Then I
Also, that's
used,
why it's
yeah,
Cali.
that's why it's
Cali.
Kalinago Midway
Okay.
Cafe.
And then you're
That's what
you're,
it
you're
is,
mentioning
yeah.
about planting. So you mean to tell me that it's seated on a farm or close to a farm
Well,
or
there's 10 acres. So yeah,
okay.
so it has
And that's
room.
that's your property, right?
Yes,
All right.
yes. So it has room for a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, what we are putting in place is the honor to the ancestors. Make the cafe, Calimidore Cafe, and also make some pools where people could bathe and enjoy themselves. Our intention is also we also have river pools in the river also,
Mm-hmm.
and then we are going to attack the part where we take care of manufacturing,
Mm-hmm.
because something that had me at heart for a long time. I've been manufacturing, but I run out of space in ruins to manufacture, because as I keep building these businesses, they are asking for more fruits, more juice,
Mm-hmm.
more smoothies, more this, more that. So we are manufacturing, I would say, about 70% of what we sell. Our
And
bread,
mhm.
or fried dashin,
And over
breadfruit,
there,
yeah.
yes, and over there, most of your employees are from the Kalinago territory, right?
Yes, I'm
Mhm.
trying to do like 100%, but I guess I have to give it time, because we
Mhm.
just opened in May, so I giving it time. So far, I think we have 6 of them, but after a
Wow.
while, there will be just 100%
That's amazing.
Kalinago people.
And I was told about this very heartwarming story about a current employee of yours, right? Who were like after Maria was one of the recipients of the outreach program that you did, right, in the Kalinaga territory. So
Yeah.
Franklin, they did an outreach program in the
Yeah.
Kalinaga territory, right? So they gave you donated some school
With shirts,
supplies
supplies,
to the
and so on.
children, and
Yeah.
then how many years after, one of them is now part of Cali Midway Cafe, right?
Yeah, that was like
Wow.
11 years ago.
That's amazing story.
Yeah.
So you see, that's amazing. The kind of
That is-
impact.
No, I'm
Yes.
talking about longevity in business,
Mhm.
focus, You know, once you can do that, you nurture what you intend to execute in your business, and that's
Yes.
very good. I have had the opportunity, because I'm on radio today, because when I worked at the youth division, my superiors thought, well, maybe let's include him in. They send me on a course to
Yes.
university. They send me because you don't know, but who you really grooming, because that person could be your ticket to say, this man helped me. So and then this person end up being in a high position, and you get a recommendation.
Yes.
And it's nice to know. Have you ever? How many people have you in your staff have you trained? Have anybody move on to their own little stuff?
Yeah. I have those boys that begin with me back in those days. Maki's one is in Alaska. He's doing great, very great up there. There's another one, Cameron. He's doing great in the US.
Nice.
Wow.
Also, he's designer and so on. All these, they came to me. There was like 16 years, 15 years. Yeah. There are some that are in Germany right now, like Prince is in Germany. Alan is in
So
Antigua.
all of them pass through
They pass through
your leadership and training.
Yeah, and
Mr.
there are
Long,
many that I cannot even count all of them.
Franklyn, we just need to take a short break,
Yeah, sure.
because when we come back, we will be welcoming one member of Mr. Lom's team to introduce to us some of their products, because Franklyn, for the very first time, Lom Business Heritage Group will be part of NDFD's Creole in the Streets this coming October. So we'll talk to one of your staff. I believe you have like 30 or 40 staff, right?
Oh yeah.
Right now. So we're gonna just pause for a short break.
Okay, so as we're pausing, you just say her name is Jean. So you say, Jean, sorry. That's French. It's French because I remember it's French. Sorry, Jean. So you're gonna say hello to Jean. Jean is in London listening to you.
Wow.
All right.
So watch her, tell her.
Bonjour, Jean.
Yes.
In German.
No, she's English. She's Dominican.
Well, by the way, Franklyn, by the way, do you know that he speaks like seven languages?
Yeah, I think so. And one of them is German, right?
Yeah, one of them.
Okay, the Spartan judge.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
Un petit peu.
Un poquito.
Un poquito is
Spanish.
See,
Yes.
Well, Jean, thanks for listening.
Yes.
All right. So we'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So we'll be right back. Let's take a commercial first.
Development Foundation of Dominica introduces its small business advisory services. Get the help and support you need to run your business effectively. Come see us on 9 Great Marlborough Street, Roseau. Let us assist with having your company registered, developing marketing and business plans, record keeping, and the need-to-knows and provisions for Social Security, income tax, and VAT. You won't be left in the dark anymore. Let us hand over your key to unlock doors for success. NBFD Small Business Advisory Services now available. Call 448-3240, 448-8631. The National Development Foundation of Dominica introduces its small...
Yes, come in. Hold that thought. I'll call you right back. Right back. Partner, Elas Franco, how are you doing? Things are getting really tight in this Gova season. Right now, I just don't know what to do. But Franklyn, what are you doing? You're sitting on your money machine. With all them skills and ideas that you have, you can go further, faster. How are we? Go to the NDFD. They've got the best rates on business loans, not to mention affordable business support. They'll get your business registered and help you develop your business plan. They'll design your logo and train small business owners just like you. For real? I go down there now. All jokes aside, NDFD is helping people when others would not. Yes, come in. Hold that thought. I'll call you right back. Right back. Partner, Elas Franco, how are you doing? Things are getting really tight in this Gova season. Right now, I just don't know what to do. But Franklyn, what are you doing? You're sitting on your money machine. With all them skills and ideas that you have, you can go further, faster. How are we? Go to the NDFD. They've got the best rates on business loans, not to mention affordable business support. They'll get your business registered and help you develop your business plan. They'll design your logo and train small business owners just like you. For real? I go down there now. All jokes aside, NDFD is helping people when others would not.
All right, so we're back, and yeah, Franklin, like a real gentleman, you had to give way.
No, she's
to-
this
uh,
is our newest addition. She's responsible for the inventory. Now, some of the
Definitely.
things that you see here, they're not leaving. Okay, so
Of course, but
so
before we move to her, we just would like to remind everybody that, of course, this flagship program or event of the NDFD will be happening on the 17th of October. That's a Friday. Of course, everybody's favorite expo, that's Creole in the Streets, a trade expo of Dominican local products and services. Of course, again, on the 17th of October. This time around, Franklin, we have one member of your staff. And would you like to introduce her to our listeners and viewers, Mr. Long?
Yes, why
Mhm.
not? Yes, this is Miss Abonik. She is my assistant,
Mhm.
executive assistant. I
Mhm.
should say maybe my right hand. Whatever I forget, she remember. Whatever I remember, she no.
Yes, yes. But before we move to you, Miss Ebonic, or maybe I can just address the question to you. So this is the first time that the Lom Business Heritage Group will be participating in the Creole in the Streets, right?
Yes,
So why is that? What prompted that?
because as he said, I'm his right hand.
Uh-huh.
And, pressure. I believe we are at the stage where we should be putting out our products to not just our customers in our restaurants, but to
Mhm.
the general public of Dominica. So we have a lot of good products which are brought
Definitely.
here for seeing, and I just believe that everybody in Dominica should know. We should be out there showing our brand more.
And I think it is more of like an extension of
Mhm.
the initial partnership that NDFD, started, or LOM started with NDFD
True.
and the Green Innovation Summit. So now,
I need to also add that
Mhm.
this part of the business, which is we call it Caribbean Magic Spice and so on. That's why they call me the Spice Man, because
Oh,
that's
yes, true,
the beginning of everything.
Oh yes.
Without the spice shop, there would have been absolutely no ruins as we know
So
it
that's how
now.
you started.
And there would be absolutely no high rise and no Cali and all of that.
That's amazing.
So now she's forcing me into going back into it.
So
And,
all of
yeah.
these products will be available at the CITS, Miss
Yes.
Ebonic. Okay.
Yes.
So
To
yes.
begin with, as he would have said earlier, the parent company is Lom Business Heritage
Mhm.
Group, and under that we have the Caribbean Magic Spice. Caribbean Magic Spice is one of the first business ventures of Mr. Lom,
Okay.
in where he made the spices. We have our rums. We have now water.
You can show them, Franklin.
Okay. So we
Mhm.
have these spices. We do different spices. Let me show. Okay. We do different spices. Right now, we will have some for the NDFD Curl in the Streets.
Mhm.
We have teas, so we have the vanilla tea with me right now, the vanilla tea and the Chilean oat tea.
Mhm.
And we have the citrus love tea as well. We do our rums. So right, this is the blood of Jesus. We have
What is
blood-
that? What is that again?
This is the blood of Jesus. I
Uh-oh.
will say Mr. Lom is very creative.
Okay.
He would have mentioned earlier with ruins, the exotic. So I brought the long life snake. This is
Long life.
Yes.
Long life snake.
and I will say
And there's a real snake.
it's a real
inside.
snake and it's not as bad.
Oh my G.
Yes.
hold on. So it's supposed okay.
It promotes long life.
Yes.
So we have the blood of Jesus.
Okay.
We have our high rise. We have local BB.
Local BB.
We have the local BB.
Nice.
We have the coconut punch. This is our banana liquor. We also do our own water. So this is Sari water.
Wow.
That is one of the only waters you will get at our restaurants.
Let me recall my knowledge of Dominican history. I know, what was the name again?
Sairi.
Sairi is, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's the old name or Kalinago name of Rosso.
Exactly.
Franklyn.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
We have to big up Dr. Honey Church for that knowledge.
Yeah.
His book I reading.
We also We also have our local coffee. So this is coffee. Wow. It's one of the best, in my opinion, in Dominica.
So what is that? May I see that? This is mocha. This is Franklyn's favorite. Coffee mocha.
Oh yeah, I enjoy that too.
Anything that's hard to pronounce, that's Franklyn's. There's another one. What is that? We had in the ship on the coffee.
Arabica.
Not cappuccino. There's
Mochaccino.
Yeah, I think it's mochaccino. I think it's the mochaccino. Yes. So you have this coffee.
So yes, we have 4 types of coffee.
And this is local, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Everything
Definitely.
Local.
Yes.
As you would have said earlier, we do about 70% of our manufacturing. So we do most of the things that we would serve in the restaurant is also produced by our manufacturing team.
And you have that's an oil?
Yes, we have bay oils.
We
have also different oils, coconut oil, castor. Okay. We have different oils.
So this is just a small sample of
just a small percentage what I could carry.
All right.
So at NDF, the Curl District, we will be here with our products, much more. We have like our sweet lime, for example, which we are well known for. We will have it with us. We will have some bottles for sale. We'll have samples. We'll also be speaking more about our restaurant. So as he would have said as well, we do have Ruins Rock Cafe. We have High Rise Beach Bar, and we have Cali Midway Cafe under the Lum Business Heritage Group parentage. So we will be just showing off our companies, showing off what we have or produce. As I said, he is very talented. He very creative in the kitchen. And we also do our breads. I forgot to mention we do 2 different breads: the agulu bread, and the burger bread. So we also what we serve in our restaurant as well. So yes.
I love coffee, so I'm a coffee person. I know that some kind of international observations gonna happen sometime soon with regard to coffee.
I think it's on the 1st of October.
Okay.
There'll be the World Coffee Day.
Oh wow!
But Lum Business Heritage Group is also going to observe that day.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there will be I can imagine a surprise. Okay.
Yeah, we'll make it one day this year, and next year we'll make it bigger.
I know, because I know last year you had like a whole month of
a whole month
celebration, right? Yeah, because I remember you speaking on like different platforms and radio stations, right?
Yeah.
So next week will be like a 1-day observation, right?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Anything else, Miss Ebony?
Well, I would just like to also promote just all the businesses. We are looking for employees. If anyone is interested, in the season is coming up. Looking for new people to just join us, add to our team. You're going to get a wealth of knowledge under Mr. Lum's directorship. So sending that out there for anyone who's listening and looking for a job. And just also come to our restaurants, see, taste, and enjoy yourself.
That's amazing. So the restaurants again are what?
We have Ruins Rock Cafe that's opposite the Old Market. We have High Rise Beach Bar that is on the bayfront.
Okay.
Next to the Magistrate Court. We have Cali Midway Cafe, and that is the youngest. She recently opened in May, and that is in Concord.
Oh wow. You said you are looking for employees, right? So what are the positions that you intend to fill up?
Currently, we are looking for cooks, kitchen assistants, bartenders, cashiers, waitresses, inventory staff, and manufacturing staff.
Wow. Okay, and any number to call or email, for example, if anyone is interested to send their application out?
They could send the application at hr.lbhg, hr.lbhg, or you could
LBHG what? .com? .dm.
.dm.
.dm. Okay.
And you could message, call 613-0278. 613-0278, and we will get in contact with you.
Yes. What about are you guys not looking for a DJ or a videographer? Because we have two of the best DJs. I have to, I mean, I have to sell you, whenever there's a chance. All right. So
he working for you.
All right. But anyway, Miss Salom, anything you want to say or big up? I don't know if you want to greet. Well, you have so many employees. I don't think you can greet all of them, but So hello to.
Well, yeah. I would just say thank you to the team, thank you to each and everyone, and I would like to encourage more people in Dominica to embark on the venture. If you want to open small businesses, work on yourself. Fear nothing. Everything is a risk. Crossing the road is a risk. Being born is a risk, and everything is a risk. So I would just advise, we need more people, more leaders, more entrepreneurs. We need plenty more of that. So if you don't fear, and if you've never been at school, you'll be afraid of nothing anyhow. You could come and join and then learn about business. We will help you out. No problem. We'll teach you everything we know. And this is what I'm there for, Mama. One day I'll go back home and I'll make people say good things about my country. And that's a clear intention until I die.
So what's ahead for you?
What's ahead?
6 months, a year?
Well, now that I honor
They're not seeing you, so you have to come there.
Well, now that I honor,
like one big happy family.
now that I honor the ancestors, Ruins was all about bringing all our ancestors' knowledge together and putting it in one place. Now that I honor the people that arrive from the sea with High-Rise Beach Bar, now that I honor the first arrival with Kalinago Midway Cafe,
Okay.
I have one last one. I have to open a Neg Mahon Cafe. So in honor of Jaco,
Bala,
Congore, I have a special dream to just bring that together.
Wow.
So what's in
Then,
Go ahead.
Sorry.
yeah, well, that'll be the Neg Mahon Rising experience. That's for this one. And sure, I'm going to bring that one to pass. Then I have a last one I want to bring to pass because there will always be another last one. And the other one will be, how you call it, Cadence Dipso Cafe. Right? So I want to make sure I honor every aspect of our culture. That's why I don't want to go overseas to take anything to bring it back. I want to make sure that I use all the resources of this land and I exhaust the culture and make sure that the heritage is so clear that when our children see it, they remember. That all begins like this, and here we have pointers to always take us back to our culture. So at least we can have an identity.
Amazing.
Remember, you heard it here first. When you go in the next 36 months, you can go and ask for a Gordon Henderson. You can ask for Chubby. You can also ask for your special, the Jeff Joe. You can also ask for Franklyn Moses.
Definitely. But
So we're bringing back the Afro and the bell bottom.
And the bell bottom. And the afro. You know the Afro. I don't know who to cut. I like my Afro. It's not Afro, it's Afro.
you know what, Franklyn, I suspect we have to bring back Mr. Lomé.
Yeah.
That one always line up.
We're having a long time this
Oh
afternoon.
my God. But I just wondering, do you remember Miss Ebonic? Because she actually called in already.
Yes, she spoke to us on the phone, but now I don't want her to leave. Sorry, you can go. Yeah, because I'm going to High-Rise.
Yes.
Okay, so we're coming here. We want to let you know this is our edition, Tuesday edition of Nature Island Small Business Buzz. And today we are revisiting an individual who has an enterprise which is multifaceted and it covers almost everything natural, everything Dominican. And Mr. Lom from High Rise and from Ruins and from Midway,
Cali Midway
and then
which
other.
we haven't been to, so that
We have
yes.
we have a date to visit
maybe with
that
Mr.
place.
Lom.
Yeah, most certainly, and of course she's going to be serving us, and Shan and Owen and the rest of the staff.
Definitely.
So we're looking forward to that.
But Mr. Lom, one last question: how is it working with NDFT? Well, I know I know my question is kind of self-serving, but I just have to
that's
ask.
why you got to hope that you're here.
Yes.
Well, NDFD is doing a great job. I'll say the truth. Not too long ago, I was in a liquor tie-up, and then they rescue. And they rescue pretty quick. So that was good. I mean, it's like they trusted me even when I look like I didn't even ready to trust myself on that level. They trusted me, and then so that's why big up to Miss
Casey.
Miss Casey. Big up to Miss Casey. Yes. She been fast. She been
efficient,
reliable, right?
Yeah, reliable.
Oh, yes,
nice, very good. Yes. I'll work with you in the future again. Definitely. That's if I ever get broke again.
No, but you never broke, because remember, you even sponsored our Green Innovation Summit. But I mean, we value the relationship, Mr. Lom.
Yeah.
And we know you also spent like a day in our conference room when you had your meeting with your staff. So you see, we try to support our family members in a way in different capacities. So conference room, big up of course to Mrs. Shara Walsh role. She's the one in charge of the conference room. So a lot of like avenues to support each other. Yeah, Franklyn?
Yeah. So as we begin to wrap up, remind us again, you open at when are you going to be open at the Ruins? When are you going to open at the High Rise? And when you open the Midway? Let us know as I take a tap on the rear, make a chance, step over here.
Well, yeah, we are. In fact, we are opening Ruins next week. We are beginning because we have some cleanup, some fixing, and so on to do. High Rise never close, always open. And Cali Midway Cafe open, always open. And also Caribbean Magic Spice, which is the spice shop. We are going to put it back together. So everything is going to be set and ready for the season. Yeah.
Franklyn, maybe you can probably try this water.
I want to, but there's you read this one. Actually, it's Mr. Long, but that's from a friend.
Yes, of course. Blessed Day, Mr. Lom is a great businessman who gave me some great advice when I moved back home to Dominica. Thank you. Of course, that's from our friend Empress Holistic Wellness.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you remember her,
yes,
but
I
yes.
do remember.
Franklyn, would you like to try before we say goodbye the water?
Okay,
That's the Syri water. Come.
What water is it?
Syri.
Oh, Sairi.
Syri.
Sí, en el español c'est agua bonita. Et en français c'est de l'eau.
The Lou.
The low that's high.
Yes.
Okay, so I uncover.
That's local.
It's locally water.
made.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Natural
Okay.
spring water.
So
Natural spring water.
if I was in the bar, throw back. Okay, I throw back. You see, there's some white black people always ugly because after you take the throw back, you have to go like. Okay, so I'm gonna do a throw back. Okay, alkaline Dominican water. Mm-hmm.
You really gonna like that? That's a lot of water. But anyway.
I'm supposed to say okay. Let me say it again.
How is it?
How was it?
Wow.
Was that delicious enough? Okay, this is for all of you. This water, there is not much differentiation in terms of water, but this one is crisp. This one is light and it doesn't have any flavor, which is what water is supposed to be like, natural. So this one is super. And it's natural, so I put my super to your natural, and I get super natural.
Chlorine free.
Okay, so and it's flowing
Free.
It's free, and it's
Local Dominican.
Syri. What is Syri?
Syri.
Syri? Yeah. What is Syri?
Syri is the old name of Roseau.
Oh,
The Kalinago.
I know more than you, man. How that happened?
Kalinago.
you owe me. I owe you because I really thought it was Kubuli. Yeah.
Sairi.
Oh, Kyrie. Okay,
Sairi.
Sairi. Okay, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen, friends, try that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm Franklin Peter Moses, and I endorse this water.
All right, Franklin.
That looks like it. You do the wrap up.
All right,
You do the
so
wrap up today.
that's it for us today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening, for tuning in. On behalf of course, the legend himself. Well, first, DJ Sean and Owen Vidal, and of course, the legend himself, Mr. Franklin Moses. We have Mr. Lom and Mr. Ebonic, Miss Ebonic here. Would like to say bye bye and see you again. So stay tuned for the news, and of course, this is the Nature Isle Small Business Buzz.